In today's video, we've got some very interesting news. Chael Sonnen reveals some inside details on Conor McGregor and his return fight. Lorenzo Hunt smashes a tomato on Joe Rigg's face during weigh-ins. Michael Bisping gets choked out by his son. And nothing is going to prepare you for what former UFC strawweight champ Joanna Jędrzejczyk had to say about the Masvidal and Covington incident. There's so much more to talk about, so sit tight and let's begin. Conor McGregor is expected to return to the UFC in the summer, but the questions of who he's going to face next and which division he's going to fight in are yet to be answered. To solve this little puzzle, former UFC champ Daniel Cormier suggested Conor does a tune-up fight before he goes for a title, or even a number one contenders match. A tune-up fight is basically a kind of warm-up fight against a way lesser opponent to get ready for a big fight. But Big Uncle Chael Sonnen doesn't quite agree with Cormier's idea for a number of reasons. As posted on his official YouTube channel, Chael Sonnen debunked the idea, saying this:
I get the concept of a tune-up fight, but now Daniel Cormier is waiting on it. Said, yes, I think that's a very good idea. Now, let's look into that just a little bit. First off, there's no promoter in the world that could ever use that term and make it draw. You just can't. But okay, we would still know if a tune-up fight was going to happen. We're not going to disclose that. We don't put that on the poster. Who is it at 155 that you believe is the tune-up fight? I don't have that list in front of me. Let me throw you some names off the top of my head. Do you think that Conor can go up, tune-up, easy, get good work, get good minutes, win the whole thing, not be in jeopardy against Benny? Do you think that against Ferguson? Do you think that against Chandler? Do you think that Gaethje's the guy? Is Oliveira who should we call? Should we go over to Poirier? I'm running out of fingers here. There is no tune-up fight. But there's no tune-up fight because we use guys within the organization already. I always hear these comparisons of MMA to boxing. I don't fully understand it. The leadership in boxing has done such an abysmal job. Why you would want to go from a sport that is coveted and looked at more fondly to one that is so corrupt that the government had to step in to regulate? I haven't the foggiest idea. I don't know of anything from boxing that you would want to copy, truly. But just so you understand this tune-up fight business, when you're saying that and you're trying to juxtapose it to boxing, here's the difference. The guy that's brought in to do the job, to be the tune-up, is not with the organization, and he is not given a multi-fight contract, and he may never be back. It is by design somebody to get this guy work. It is a sparring partner. It is not a coveted session. There has not been a tune-up fight in history that I'm aware of.
No doubt, Chael Sonnen has got a very good point there, but in the end, it's left to the UFC to make the decision on what's next for McGregor. Still on things posted on YouTube, former UFC middleweight champion Michael Bisping posted a video on his YouTube where his son almost choked him out. Here's the video.
Do we want to see Lucas choke out the old man? Okay, I have a bad neck, so don't rag it left and right.
I'm not going to.
Look at the, but hold on, look at that neck. That's what I like about Mike. Look at that neck.
Unhat and curvy.
Yeah, that is a big neck. Ooh, come on, Jake Paul. All right, Lucas, choke me out. Hold it. Go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I am drooling. Whoa. Whoa. I almost went unconscious. I just drilled as well. My God. Jeez Louise. Wow. Lucas, you're a little... Wow, I'm very busy.
You can definitely see how happy Bisping was to see how strong his son's choke was. But while the video was fun to watch, Bisping did say something like, "Come on Jake Paul," when he was talking about how stiff his neck looked. We know Bisping and Jake have been in the social media feud for a while now. Could this mean Bisping is somehow getting ready to go head-to-head with Jake in a ring or octagon? Well, if that ever happens, it'll definitely be exciting to watch. Another thing that's very exciting is our monthly shout-out contest. If you're a new subscriber to our channel, go comment "I subbed" and stand the chance to win our monthly shout-out contest. It's pretty fun, so go subscribe and comment "I subbed" now. Another famous MMA analyst and podcaster, Joe Rogan, had a rethink of what went down between Khamzat Chimaev and Gilbert Burns at UFC 273. Rogan was analysing what went down before the fight with the former UFC fighter BJ Penn. BJ Penn started off by saying that he didn't really watch the fight, but from what he saw on social media, the fight was incredible, and Khamzat did exactly what he was supposed to do. Joe Rogan, who was definitely hyped by this topic, went on to say this: "It was effing incredible. And it's not a fight that a lot of guys were jumping to take, but Gilbert would fight anybody, and it was a close fight. Gilbert had him hurt. He hit him with a big right hand. He dropped him, there was a scramble, but Khamzat is a dog. He gets clipped and he's just on you." BJ Penn then emphasized how Khamzat, who doesn't really have so much experience in the UFC and still being able to beat a guy like Burns, is saying a lot about how strong he truly is. Finally, they both agreed that a lot of people actually thought Gilbert deserved the decision win. But moving forward, the 170 division is now seen as a division stacked with some of the best fighters in the world. Speaking of divisions, at the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 24 weigh-ins, the BKFC light heavyweight title battle between Lorenzo Hunt and Joe Rigg took an unexpected and a bit nasty turn when Hunt squished a tomato in Rigg's face. Fighters are frequently observed bringing food to the scale as a kind of celebration for making weight. But this was really overboard because Hunt took a bite off the tomato first before squishing it on the face of Riggs. Riggs got angry about the situation and tried to punch off the little grin on Hunt's face after the act, prompting BKFC officials and security to separate the two before things got more physical. That's definitely not something you see every day. During an interview with MMA reporter James Lynch, Joanna Jedrzejczyk had some rather stern words on the Masvidal and Covington incident. Check it out.
I like to talk about people who don't deserve my attention, and definitely I hate this when people are glorifying rats and people believe all these Kobe's lies, and it's just disgusting and I don't know, yeah, I didn't do that, so but
Okay.
I understand Jorge, I understand Jorge isn't right, isn't good. He's a role model for so many, but I can't judge, I don't know, I'm a real warrior, I'm a hustler as well, and I don't know if I have kids, if I don't know, maybe I would do the same. I don't know.
Okay.
But
No, I like the honesty.
Of course, I love Jorge, and I stand with him, and I don't know.
Make sure you check out this other video showing on your screen. Bye for now.